Kwame Thompson, I'm here rocking with my boy McGriff. You know the vibes.
The block hot, the block hot, the block hot, the block hot. Hey, hey, I got the block hot.
Out here, where are we? We are in Malta Bay, Malta. We just caught happy hour.
You can tell by your cheekbones.
You can tell how you're shaking the camera.
Shut up.
So it's Westbrook. I'm trying to get in the habit of playing these. I've been playing with what? Kyrie's for a minute. I played with them all summer. I played with them all year. I got these I was born in Boston, moved out to Brockton in '99. So I started playing basketball, I want to say 5th grade, but I didn't start getting serious into basketball until I made it junior year JV in Brockton High, because that was the first year I made any high school basketball level. Honestly, the real answer is the streets, but I had no individual person who taught me. But Tim Young definitely, big mentor in my basketball game from high school. Even before that, junior high to high school to college. College, I learned a lot from the guy. Not to gas him up, but there's levels to this.
Just this telephone.
To keep it completely honest, of course, my mother, single mother, raised me to the man who I am today. I just left her house. She still did my hair. Mom Duke, she just, #1 goes off the list. Jelani Townsell, he was my main college coach from my sophomore year till when I transferred to Salem State, and then he brought me back. And he helped me move into my first apartment and helped me take care of my first son. That's definitely looked up to that man, because he didn't have as much adversity as me in college, but he definitely knew where I was coming from, and any decision I did make, he supported fully. When I tell them, like, I can't even make these practices in the preseason because I got my son, he threw me on, I don't even know, a personal workout that was kind of illegal because you're not even supposed to be in contact with your players type stuff, but he just helped me out in so many ways. And even after school, he was still there for me. And then there it is. It's crazy. I don't want to keep saying coaches, but the coach that recruited me to go overseas, he brought me in taking a risk, because he got cut from the team that he was coaching, didn't know where he would land, ended up being with a 2nd division team, but the team never won anything, and his job was pretty much on the line. And if they didn't win, I don't think he would have been recruited by any other clubs, and ended up bringing me in, showing me the ins and outs of Malta, which was more important than showing me the ins and outs of Malta basketball. Like, I needed to know the culture before I knew the game, which kind of shaped me, because I've been playing under him for the last 3 years. And this previous year, I lived with him in his house. He didn't even have to get me an apartment. We was that close.
No, it can't get no better.
Comes to the cut. Get the big key, just like in Baylor, Massachusetts. Keep your head up, keep your head up.
It was seeing one of my close friends, Anthony McDaniels, who I always thought, he was great those first 2 years of high school, and the way his motivation was basketball. I think he got his first tattoo. He's talking about what, NBA 2K8, all that, NBA Live 2008. Just everything was so basketball fundamental, and I'd realize, like, I'm over here talking about what house party I'm going to next, or let's find a place to go paintball, and everybody that I was surrounded by was in this basketball mode, which I didn't really know about because I didn't even make my junior high team as well. seeing that type of mindset, I realized like, all right, there goes the difference. I'm not about basketball the way I think I am. I talk about basketball, I play basketball, but I don't watch basketball. At that point, I could probably say I was probably the best street baller, carrying and throwing on people's legs and fooling around. But fundamental basketball, I mean, Coach Lee told me to do a 3-man weave, and I didn't know what to do. It got real after that. I attended Newberry College, which is sadly closing down because even though it's not the best university or anything, that was the home team right there. Newberry College brought a lot of people together. I was actually going there not because only the coach O'Brien that wanted me to go there, but I had Tim Young, Rondell Bass, Chris Torres, all previous year players at Brockton High senior when I was a junior, all going there. And I went to a game over there when they were playing, and they had that gym rocking. And it was crazy, absolutely crazy. And it looked like an NBA game. Like I said, I didn't watch basketball that much. You know, watching on TV is not compared to watching a collegiate basketball in your face. And seeing that was absolutely nuts. They had the crowd going crazy. You got the family in the, Newberry was, that's a whole nother topic, bro. It was beautiful.
I beat you.
Kwame, grab my rebound. Grab my rebound. Everybody knows, like, when I was having my son, bro, it was ridiculous. Like, I was in Newberry College. I was a junior, 20 years old. The hell? I wish I'd be going on my tweets and go and see, like, when I tweeted in 2012, 2011, what I was saying. I was like, oh, I pray every night I could go overseas. I pray every night I get better. I wish I could tell my past self, like, yeah, I appreciate you for never giving up, because shit, I would not be here if I gave up one bit, not be here. My motivation before was to be the best, you know, basketball player I can. Now it's legit being the best father I can. Like, I'm playing basketball through legit being a father. I got, like, my son and my daughter watching me in this gym all the time. I can't show that negativity on the court. Like, I could be playing in a men's league and I could have someone talking crap. Like, I'm ready to spaz out like who I used to be. Like, I show the best character. I'm showing, like, what you're supposed to be portrayed on and off a court. Like, I'm trying to just be the best dad I can and continue as long as I can, really. That's one. Quick, quick, quick! Come on. Come on. Good. Good. Keep dribbling. That's a double dribble. Again, one more time. You can't pick it up. You gotta dribble, then go into it. Good. Blue line. That's a far shot. I get him in the gym. I get in the gym every time with me too. And I don't really tell him, like, I tell him the drills, but I don't tell him he has to do this. I swear. It's ever since I had him. Shay, you can vouch for this. Ever since Kwa was born, he was in the gym. And that's why, like, that's all he knows. I don't really tell him to go. I'll tell him the drills because he wants to do what I do, but I don't tell him, like, come on, you're going to the gym, you got to work out. I'll let. One more. You see what we have there, sir? Big carrot, nice piece of corn, chicken, yes I dumpling, potato, you can't see the scotch bonnet but there. You see the bay leaf shadow pop there? Big carrot on the board there. What say? Big nice Big, nice. That's what we are talking about. We got soup for my youth. We got soup, my youth.
No, on a real note, what is it missing? It doesn't have the same exact color as yours, so I'm trying to figure out if I should not perform, if I should not someone else or not.
Everywhere was good. The best tea I ever had in the world was from Morocco. Look it up. I guarantee you. Morocco has hands down the best tea in the world. It's a mint infusion tea. No sugars added. Everything is pure, and it's the best thing in the world. Probably had like 4 or 5 cups a day, promise you, and it's so healthy. The best food was in Malta. It sounds weird, but rabbit was one of their main dishes. Bro, the ting sa is like stew peas. It's good, bro. Like the gravy with the rabbit, they could garlic fry it. They could do anything they can, but the rabbit is bomb. I was eating a lot of pasta with seafood in it. I tried everything out there. Snail, I tried legit everything. But they have a lot of like quick snack, pot stitzies, everything is good. Food is amazing, no complaints. No food poisoning, no none of that. As you hear that statement, trust the process, you really have to, because when I graduated in 2015, I had to wait that whole year before I even met, I met somebody randomly. It was just happened to meeting somebody in Beverly, Massachusetts, but I had no agent. Agent's the main way you want to go. Once you come out of a great division, get an agent. They'll do all the work. They find somewhere for you. But other than that, you really got to just trust the process, market yourself. I'm posting videos on Facebook of me just doing dunks in the YMCA, me waking up at 6 a.m. working out, making my own little resume, because the strength of my college resume wasn't enough. I went to combines, North Carolina. I went to a combine in Florida, 2 combines in Boston, and just trying to learn as much information I can of what these people are saying, what overseas is about. And a lot of people don't know. It's just not like, it's not A, B, C. It's really A through Z before you can even find a coach that would listen to you, mainly. And then that's what happened. I met someone who played in a under 18. He was a nationalist of Belgium. He's from Belgium, and he came out to Beverly. And I was telling him I wanted to play overseas, and he said, let me talk to my father. He knows someone in Italy. And that's when I met my first coach. But then again, I told you before, he got cut, ended up going to Malta and still trusted me to come win. Yeah, it's crazy. I wasn't supposed to be playing basketball at the high school, bro. I wasn't supposed to. I played my first year in Malta in 2016, a year after I graduated. I played for the ABA team semi-professionally in 2015 when I graduated school, but that was the Boston Conquerors. Boston Conquerors under Paris Cherry. Went in right after to my first year for Zero Athleta in Malta. That's right under Sicily, under Italy. That summer, we ended up winning everything. That summer, I played in Jamaica in a professional tournament, which was a good experience because I'm Jamaican. I could hold a passport, and I know what I can do if, I wanted to go somewhere and play, which I'll be doing this year. Played against a lot of great talent. A lot of people in Jamaica could play basketball. People don't know. I got signed to play in Peru. Went there for 2 weeks, came back home because the conditions were terrible. Got signed to play in Mexico with my boy Kwame Lee. Played in Morocco in 2017. They brought me in to help them win. Stayed there for half a season, left before Ramadan, which is crazy. And then ended up playing this year again in Zero Athleta for the Division I squad, and we ended up winning the championship, league championship. So the first year, I won everything. We had 3 cups, my second division. We won the Shield Cup, we won the BOV Cup, and we won the League Cup. We went undefeated. I won MVP for the league, and then I won Player of the Month twice of October, and then I won it again in March. And then Morocco, we didn't win the championship. We actually lost. This year, we won the league. And we won the, not Shield Cup, but I forgot what the Independence Cup. I forget which one it was, but it was the one in February. We won. And those are like the biggest cups we got. When all the talk about I want to play professional basketball, I want to go overseas, you know, it's like, yeah, it's the dream. You want to go overseas and go play in front of a crowd and feel like the NBA over there, sign autographs. Actually going to play overseas is scary. As soon as you get on that plane, you're going to cry and realize you're leaving 5,000 miles away, 9 months long away from your family and everything you know, to a country that does not understand you. They're going to look at you like you're the outsider because you are the outsider. You know, I'm the American. As soon as I got there, I heard he's the American. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I got put in a hostel because they were renovating my apartment for the first 2 months. And I was getting people from Ukraine, all these, I don't even know, all that Western Europe people coming to Malta because Malta was more of a tourist area. And I was in a hostel with 8 people every weekend, different people partying, not speaking English, didn't know what was going on. And the only thing I could focus about is just making this bread and winning money for the family. But it was the scariest thing. It's honestly the scariest thing going overseas. When someone needs to think outside of just playing, not even playing basketball, character, since you've been getting taught in high school, it really keeps you a long way. You can't be one cocky person overseas. You could do it on the court, but you got to understand, you got to not just win the game, you got to win the crowd. You could win a game and the crowd don't like you. That could be your job. You could get sent home the next day, you know. You say something bad or, you know, show a bad sign to the club, you got to understand where you are, you know. My club instantly loved me when I landed because I was smiling nonstop, shaking everybody's hands, telling them, I want alley-oops this season. I want championships. Let's go out to eat. I want to learn the new food. I want to expand my mind to everything. I wasn't just a closed door American, which a lot of people get and not like them. You know, a lot of countries get these Americans that, you know they're supposed to be in a higher level and they're stuck somewhere. So they're miserable the whole time. Me, when I got there, I took everything as a blessing and wanted to know everything. So someone else needs to understand that mindset of just playing basketball is just not it. You got to really want to know where you are, that culture, and enjoy it. If you don't like it, enjoy it because it's really once in a lifetime. It's more than what I thought it would be because the character I am is, I didn't just want to go overseas just to play basketball. Of course, yes, but I also got 2 kids and a fiance. My girl loves to travel, and given the opportunity to take my kids is just something I don't know anybody that can really do. So it was more of an experience for all of us. It can be that way when you're in the top leagues, you know. There's many top leagues that, you know, top league in Spain, gold, top league in France, top league in Italy, top leagues in Romania, the top 2 teams, top teams in Turkey. You know, they're giving you money, they're giving you cars, you're getting houses. It's that overseas. But a lot of it is you got to start down, and it really it's a battle tested because you'll realize like overseas isn't really, oh, I'm overseas. Like people are like, oh, how much you got? 30K? Like, no, my first year I barely made over 500 every check. Like, it's tough, and I had to start there to build my resume. So it's not that you know, oh, I'm overseas. You know, when you get home, you feel good to go with your boys and hoop. Like, yeah, I made it overseas, but it's like, what did you really make? Like, did you get better? Did you experience the overseas life? Like, I could talk an hour or 2 everything about overseas, but not mentioning basketball. I could talk about the food. I could talk about my living. I could talk about day-to-day things without even basketball being mentioned. And I feel like that's why I could say, like, yeah, I made it overseas because I didn't take anything for granted. I didn't just stay up all night watching NBA, go to sleep till practice. You know, I got up on their time. I adjusted to jet lag. I was going to the beach. I even tried to get a side job at Tip Top Sports, which is like a little Eblins or something. And I was trying to learn the Maltese language. It's like a little Italian Arabic. Like, I was speaking to them, like making them laugh, seeing their culture and what it is. And then basketball came, even though it was supposed to be like basketball's first, but I really took it all in and like, you know, I'm here. I might as well take it. I could get sent home every day, any day. So might as well get what I can out of this. Yeah, so it's Kwame Thompson. Shout out McGriff. Shout out the city of Brockton. Everybody's doing great out here. Let's stay in a positive mindset. Let's all get up one together, one family. We all got this. Again, shout out your boy McGriff, holding it down for the 5. Big facts, big vibes. We out of here.
Magic made it.